Here at ACC Operation Basketball with Boston College head coach Steve Donahue and your third-year coach. Last year we talked about the rebuilding process. You had a bunch of freshmen coming in. Now they're sophomores. Where is that process with that class especially?
Well, I think we learned a great deal about ourselves through all that adversity, which we all do in life. I thought we did a great job at times fighting through it. Thought we stayed positive the whole way through it. I think what you'll notice is that we're better for it, maybe not right now yet, but I think we'll continue to grow and get better. And I'm really happy with what we've done since the season until we are now. I think we've made great progress, and guys are developing. That's what you want.
5 of your 6 top scorers last year were in that freshman class. They're now 4 starters of them are returned. That I'm sure you're looking to them as a nucleus to build upon, right?
We are, and I think that's going to be our strength, is that we have, in particular, Dennis Clifford and Ryan Anderson back, who really played some substantial minutes inside. But I also think we added a couple pieces that can really help that group in Olivier Hanlon and Joe Rahan. Just 2 more quality basketball players at the guard spot that I think can make us better for this season.
Talked about Ryan Anderson. He was so impressive last year. I think he was a unanimous pick as an ACC rookie. Talk about his game and how he leads this team.
Well, I think the uniqueness of Ryan's game, in particular last year, that he wasn't physical enough to compete necessarily on a day in and day out basis. What I think enabled him to do that was his great innate ability to play the game the right way. Had a tremendous feel, had a real knack for scoring the basketball. The game slows down to him. As he gets bigger and stronger, I think you're going to see a kid that really puts up good numbers.
Dennis Clifford as well had a big year. These guys, okay, it's a painful process, right, to go through some of those things as freshmen, but now you know these guys can put up major minutes and really lead this team forward.
Well, I think so. I think both of those guys, even last year, played so many minutes and were really behind the 8 ball in terms of physical ability. They both have gotten bigger and stronger. Now with that experience, I think you'll see a much more complete basketball player in both.
We saw your team shoot a lot of 3-pointers last year. Is that part of your offense, or is that by necessity?
No, that's something we're going to do. We're going to shoot a high percentage of threes. Hopefully not based on desperation, but we're going to attack the rim. And if we can't get a high percentage shot for a layup, we're going to try to share it and get a standstill 3. That's the ideal world in the way we play.
So knowing you're building, what are the goals for this team this year?
Well, I think there's a lot of goals, and I think they're daily things that we talk about as a team. We're going to hold these guys accountable, and they're going to hold each other accountable for certain things that we got to do every day. And this is something we talk about all the time, if we do those things, all the other goals that you want will take care of itself. The plan is that you got to follow this every day to get to where you want to be.
Steve Donahue, thanks. Third-year head coach at Boston College. We're at ACC Operation Basketball. You're watching the ACC Digital Network, brought to you by Ruby Tuesday.